Scariest situation. Hello, I am from Saudi Arabia. I was an aviation engineer and I worked in the engines department. I used to work in an Air Force Institute and I chose to work between 10 at night and 3 in the morning. I have a friend with me who is an engineer. I was always with him and he worked the same working hours as me. One day we received a message asking us to go to work in a steel factory 200 kilometers away from the cities in the Great Desert. Fortunately, my friend and I were also with me and we worked for a month and our work was between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. at dawn. The workshop was so large that you could not see the end of it. It had 3 huge doors. One day, we were working at 2 p.m., and suddenly the electricity in the workshop was completely turned off, and the backup electricity was turned on. The place was very dark while we were inside the workshop, and the backup electricity was very weak, and my friend said, "I will go and see the electricity switch." The workshop was full. There is a machine at the end of the workshop that started working and there was a very strong sound hitting the iron. And at this moment I was a little afraid because we are in an institute and in the middle of a desert where there are no people, just me, my friend, and 10 people from the mission at work. My friend said, "Let's go check." When we came to her, we were walking slowly because of the darkness, and we were walking on the sound. I had a Nokia phone. We had a shock lamp. I turned on the light on the machine. We saw it working, and there was someone working on it. She cut the iron and installed the iron again on her own. I became dizzy. My friend screamed. With such force that my ears were stranded, he was running towards the door to escape, and I was following him, and we were hitting cars to the left and right. We left the workshop and went to the office and found it closed. The institute had one huge door to enter. We found it locked. There was a small door inside the big door. We opened it and escaped from outside the iron factory. My friend's face was full of black grease that was on the machine. I asked him why I screamed. He said the machine was running and no one was there. I told Nashrid that it seemed the factory was haunted, but to our shock we realized that we were in a huge desert. It was Friday vacation and everyone was gone, even the administration. My friend and I slept on the sand until the sun rose and we felt its heat. We went to the institute and found the administration that was looking for us. They said, "What is the reason for your absence?" We told them the story of the electricity that stopped and the machine that was running on its own at night. Their response was, "This is not the reason enough to justify your absence," as if they had deducted 500 reals for what happened.